Hey guys, good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. We are still on the lovely island of Jersey, taking in the views on this windy and soon-to-be stormy day. My goal before the rain comes is we're going to leave this little hamlet that we've been in of Saint Aubin. I think I said that right. And we're going across to this harbor, if you will, to the other side to check out the capital city. I'm calling it the capital city because it's the biggest city. And we'll see what's there, and then we'll come back in time. It's about a 3.5 mile walk to get to where we're going, maybe 4. And yeah, so join me and let's see what city life is all about here. Oh my God. Wait. Before we do that, though, look at this. The tide's out. Now, Jersey has some of the largest tides in the world, is what I was reading somewhere. I don't know if it's as extreme as the Bay of Fundy, but tide is definitely out. Well, we're off on this beautiful bike path, walking path. Look at all the parks. I know there's just one park, but still, they have parks here. This little Main Street community. It's really cute. It's pleasant. And as I mentioned in my other video, like where I was last year, not at this time, but last fall of 2022, I was in Dublin. And this has some Dublin vibes from the part of Dublin that I was staying in. But, yeah, it's very, very pleasant. Someone has lost their hand. Awful. This beautiful church right here. It is doors are open. Let's go in. It's Mary. Oh, this is lovely. So this is the Catholic Church here in Jersey. See, it's nothing overly fancy. Beautiful, very simple. You can tell that they've already started taking away all the Christmas decorations. Although they do have a manger scene right here. And there's Joseph with Jesus. The first stepdad. Alright, that was my bad church humor for the day. I love being able to walk in and out of churches. I haven't really been able to do that much back in the States. At least where I'm living now in Maine. It's beautiful. Alright, now that we've warmed up, let's keep going. So that was Sacred Heart. And it's fitting because one of my favorite churches in New Hampshire is also Sacred Heart. Are we there yet? So right here is a small shack. And I'm sure it's not. But look at this. Look at this view right now. Finally found the birds, because the birds do not hang out over in the harbor where I was. Because no one's allowed to feed them. But I can tell that I'm... Oh, by the way, that's a hotel we just walked by. It's hotel and apartments. But what I was going to tell you is like, I can tell that I'm definitely the exception here. Like, I come from a colder area because I'm wearing short sleeves right now, and everyone else is bundled up wearing scarves. Well, except for this runner, but you get the idea. Passing a cafe right here. This is the nude beach. Nude food. Oh my God. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know about you, but something has to be put on this food. Ridiculous. Alright, I'm kidding. Just playing with you guys. Alright. There is a... oh, sorry about that. I was about to tell you that where we're heading to now is there's a World War II. It's a bunker. I think it's a bunker. What it looks like. The wind's picking up. I think I might have to retreat and put on my long sleeve. So one thing I was going to say, which is cool, I've noticed like a lot of this already, but they have throughout lined in this waterway. I've now passed multiple for the public for the restroom. So for people that are worried about that are having to pay, it's free here. But more importantly, because clearly this is the most important part of our journey. Look at this. It's a payphone. That's awesome. Q Maroon 5, please. There's an estate back there. Even more important. Payphone. All right, let's keep going. The wind is definitely picked up. It's beautiful, though. It's going to be a heck of a walk back. Well, there she is, folks. Look at that beauty. A relic of World War II. Or maybe even before that, because I didn't read my history. More importantly, it's right next to this cool cafe. What I really, really like about this area is that you have cafes that are littered right on the beach. So for people like me, that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's awesome. By the way, the cafe usually is open. It's not going to be open until January, but it was closed this week. And look at this. Another bathroom. My God, this is amazing. That's cool. That is the beach house. Another perspective of my turret. And we're off again. Don't you worry. Gunsite Cafe. Oh. Oh, look at the little puppies. Aw. It's an interesting area. You can see like a lot of wealth, but then on the other hand, yeah, I'll leave it at that. You can see a lot of wealth. I keep watching this guy down here. He's windsurfing. I can see why he's doing it though when the wind's blowing 20. Actually, there's a couple of them. Huh. We'll get back on the path in a second, but what I want to show you is look. Here's remnants of my bike trail. Oh, someone's coming by right by. It's marked well. They give you routes throughout. It's really, really handy and functional. Now, one thing that I was going to share with you, I was trying to think of a good time to do it, but what's interesting about Jersey is it's not a part of the European Union, number one. It's also not technically like, it's a crown dependency, if I read right. And so it's technically not a part of Great Britain. They have their own government, although, yeah, they do have their own government, and if I remember right, but they still answer to the crown. So right there, I don't have my map with me. Well, I have my map, but not my Google Maps. It tells me what I needed for, like, the historical marks. But I'm pretty sure that was a machine gun the area right there, because it looked directly out on the water. You know, some of you might not know this about Jersey. I was just talking about the history of, like, how it's an independent state. But during World War II, this place was held by the Germans for 5 years. The Germans were hopeful, I guess specifically our buddy Hitler. He was hopeful that, not hopeful, he had planned that when the war was over, Jersey was going to be a private retreat for his upper military and the elite within German society. Thankfully for everyone involved, that did not become reality. But they're actually on this island. There's so prior to the war, if I read right, there was like 4,000 people, and then right after the war, there was, I think, 50,000, something like that. And I really should have read more because I'm not sure if they brought more people here to do labor and stuff like that, because it's closed right now, otherwise we'd be touring it, but there's a bunch of tunnels here on Jersey that were built during the war. And if you're local and you're watching this and you know, feel free to put in the comments the exact information, because I've been known to leave out the important parts. All right, we are more than halfway there to our destination. We're heading right over there. Can't wait to see what the big city has. I hear they have a McDonald's. I'd take a breather. The wind is beating the crap out of me. Which is because if you look right here, you're completely... the exposure is pretty bad. But we made it to Saint Helier. Anyway, we made it to this place, to the... so we're almost to the market, to the downtown area, which is what I wanted to see. As I said, just taking a quick breather from this and be like, okay. So yeah, so this was a crown for the Germans. They wanted it pretty much because of its location too. But then if we go back, way back, how did this become an English place? Well, it's a great question. When the Normans, you know, the people over in Normandy, when they went into England, William the Conqueror, the Normans actually conquered here first. And after that had happened, it just kind of stuck, for lack of better terms. Yes, that's my official history lesson. It stuck. Now, there were times where the French actually did invade here. They fought, but it always kept going back to the English crown. But nevertheless, you do have a large amount of French speakers, English speakers, and if I remember right, native Jersey speaking, like a dialect, maybe. Could be wrong on that one. Over there in the distance is a giant rock. No, in all seriousness, I don't remember if it's a palace or fortress, something. We'll just go with it. It's a giant rock, but you can visit it. Just not right now for today. Well, you know, it's always good to see signs. So right here is First Tower. There's 3 towers. I think we saw the other one in the beginning, and I was wrong, way wrong. This was actually built in 1780. And it was during the French Revolutionary War that they were being used. Whoops. Well, I think they were used later on too, but yeah. That's why when you watch this channel, it's okay for you to do your own research afterwards. I'm just on walking tours. Some of the information is right, other time, like that, not so much. So 1780. I was only off by 150 years. A little bit more. Now, next to the tower, you can see there's like these cute little side streets with taverns and whatnot. We're still on the beachway because but we're getting off soon. Very soon. For you guys, it'll be instantaneous. So, I take back what I said. It's not just a rock. Clearly I think it's a castle. That's what I'm putting my money on. Well, this is kind of cool. So, in front of the castle, look at the swimming area they have set up. I can't tell, though, if it's for fish to swim or if it's for people. But in all seriousness, it looks like it's just an enclosed, I guess, safe swimming area, because you can see the ladders where people can climb out. I've never seen that before. And then there's seats over here. for people to watch, maybe? Although they do have some jet ski racing and other stuff here, so who knows. Popular place. I'm learning more and more about this castle. It's actually Elizabeth Castle, Elizabeth I. And it's built in like the 1550s. And you can see it right out there. There's actually like an entranceway. You can see that goes right in. Not that you can see with my camera, but it'll take about. Alright, so protecting ourselves from the breeze right now. And I was right about that little body of water. It is known as the Jersey Marine Lake. And, yeah, you can swim in it. And, like, look, do you see how they have it? Here's the zone right here, and lifeguard post, and all that good stuff. I guess if you go swimming elsewhere, they're not responsible for you. So we have actually made it to the downtown part. That was a heck of a walk. Like, I'm going to be taking a nap later. I can feel, like, just the amount of wind. But, oh yeah, see, you can take a ferry, the Elizabeth Castle ferry, and I am going to be zigzagging us into an actual street in a minute. Here's a cool little cafe. It's called La Frégate, right here. I want to call it a frigate. Maybe it is. There she is. Do you like it hot or cold? What is your... Ahoy, sailors. That's what it says. Alright. Alright, so we're in the metropolis. It's got like a combination of of newer style buildings and then Victorian style, I would say. Now, it's going to be very American to me, but there's also an ongoing joke with my favorite travel blogger that I have to go to McDonald's because it's very, it's what you're supposed to do when you're in a foreign country. So we need to figure out where that is. So here's my question right there. You see how it says King's Gate? I wonder if prior to King Charles' coronation, was it called Queen's Gate? Just one of those little things. Like, how many places change their names? There we go. Oh, jeez. I like how I turn my head to the right as though that's going to, like, help me out. Alright, so we're going this way. Total guess right now. I was going to say, I was like, hey, the wind's not going to be as bad here. Nah. I still feel it. Oh my God, Mom, look what I found. This is my kind of place right here. Itchy Feet. Permanent, temporary, and contract recruitment services. Awesome. It's like they know that I exist. Now, this is what I was talking about right here. Look at this older house right here on Seton Place. The Gloucester Vaults. And then if we go down this way, see how there's lights and stuff like this? I think this is where we're supposed to be. Hopefully. This is a cute place right here. It's called the Linktree. I saw this, the Liberation Brewing Company. It makes me laugh because I'm like, is their goal to liberate us from their beer? So as you note, we're definitely getting to some cuter structures here. Look at this. Look at this wine bistro. If this doesn't cry, go inside, I don't know what does. Check out this place. This is Jersey Oak on Seal Street, but look at the decorations on it. Assuming I can get to it. Here we go. Look at this building. Isn't this adorable? And you know what? You know what I like about Jersey? This is what I like about Jersey. Right here. You know what? None of these angel wings. Let's do butterfly. Let's do butterfly. This is the corner shop. Looks pretty cute. So we clearly have hit like the downtown area. I'm happy though. I feel like we're actually seeing a proper city. Oh, look, we have a coffee place right here. Menage. Oh, Mange Tout. I almost said Menage a Trois, which we know it's not. Alright, well, that was annoying. I literally was like minding my own business, and this guy is doing like the swerving back and forth thing. So I stopped. We waited. Alright. The kitchen cupboard. Now we're doing a proper walking tour. No commentary. So I guess they worship a frog here. I'm sure there's a story behind it. It's pretty cool. The Blue Note bar. I like that. A lot of cafes. Let's give you a little tour down that way. At the end is where we just came from, where the frog is. There's a cafe there. Then there's a cafe here. And there's a bunch of cafes. So if you're into cafe culture, this might be your place. Holy heck. I'm kind of really into this now. Oh, that's cool. It's like a mall. Okay, I might have underestimated this this city, like by a lot. Well, at least we found our the metropolis. Wow. Wow, a lot of people. Hey, look at this. I found a cute place with homemade beer, but they also have mulled wine. That's how I know that I'm in Europe. Oh, this is cool. Here we have the cock and bottle. Right over here, the cock and bottle. Huh. Welcome. This is cute. Look what we found right here. Oh, this is awesome. It's a quiet little square to recover. There's a tapas and bar place right here. Actually, this is like... Oh, they had a little nativity scene. Oh, this is awesome. And all of this is next to the cock and bottle. Okay, I haven't done a thing, but I think these birds think I have something of theirs. And this is why they don't want you feeding them, by the way. Still funny. Alright, let's keep going. So we're leaving the bottle place. It always makes me laugh when you're visiting different countries because there's different words that we wouldn't name a place. For example, we wouldn't name that place what we named it. And wow, this is awesome. I found a giant church in the background. That's where we're heading. And look, see? That's where we came from. But I'm saying that would not fly. I don't think it would fly anyway. At least not where I'm from. It's funny. But directly down the way, there seems to be Church Row. Yeah, directly down the street is a Methodist church. And it's huge. So we'll take a look. And I don't know what this is right here. It's very festive, this whole street. So we got off that one busy road. Oh, this is their market. Alright. Oh, they have like a giant cross up there too. This is a really cool place. I see a Chinese, I think I see their version of Chinatown. But anyway, we're going to cross, and let's go into this market real quick. Wow. And it's kind of funny because, as you know, I kind of have a fear of being around large groups of people, but this looks fun. Check this out. Yeah, look at this right here. It's so cool. Got a little bakery action here with a line, so they must be pretty good. That's awesome. Wow. You're just gonna have to take a look as we walk through. This is neat. So obviously, depending on the time of day, it's gonna be busier. Oh, look at this. This is where my ADD comes in. Look at this. Rabbit Hole Cafe. And then there's a pastry place right here. This is so cool. So this market is open every day except for Sunday for people that come to visit. And as you look, they have flowers. Look at this. They have this little fountain in the middle. This is awesome. This feels more like a mall to me than a market, but I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So I got myself turned around inside the market, but on another angle from the market we just came from, they also have a fish market right here. It's closed right now, but if you're into getting fresh fish, it's a place to go. I'm impressed. I thought I chose a good spot where I was staying in Saint Aubin, but this I think would have been a cool place as well. It seems, well, I mean, obviously there's a lot more going on. Even though now I went down a side street that seems very, very quiet, but that's okay. Well, and what's funny is the only reason why I came this way was for the McDonald's that I have not found, by the way. Where is this church? It's funny, instead of seeing McDonald's or I see another cafe, this is very, very catchy. I think I know someone who would go here. This is called Bean Around the World Coffees, right here, Bean Around the World. And here's an old building. That's awesome. Look at the colors on it. And we're just heading straight up the way now. Straight up the way back to church. It's like I've been fooled. These aren't the doors that you can just like open up. But hey, in the background, that's where we came from. And now we're going this way. Out of, I don't know what to tell you guys. I was all excited. I had focused on getting into this church. And actually, we'll try another way. We're walking back. I don't know where the heck I am. I have a vague idea where the water is. It's to my left. But, yeah, we're just cutting away on these little down streets right here. Take a look. So the Methodist church we weren't able to get into, but just like the beginning of this vlog, we started off by going into Sacred Heart Church, and we're going to end it by going into St. Thomas Church right here. Another Catholic church. Because why not? Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. Here's a memorial to the soldiers from World War I that passed that were from here. And then they have a little chapel to Our Lady of Lourdes. I'm glad we went the wrong way. Look who's right here. Our Lady of Czestochowa. Poland, you're never far from me, are you? Oh, so cool. This is the chapel to our Blessed Sacrament. And look at this. This is their chapel to Our Lady of Fatima. It's just like the shrine of the Basilica. Awesome. Wow. St. Thomas is a beautiful church. I think that's about it for now, guys. I need to start making my way back before the rain comes. And I think we got a good feel, at least a good solid walk around for the city. And hopefully you want to check it out yourself. Alright guys, until next time. Peace.